Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I am going to do another pantry challenge. I have a little bit of time to just get some food prepared for the week, and I am challenging myself and the family to shop from our shelves. So we have some unique pairings coming your way, at least I hope so. I found some ingredients that I haven't used in a while, so I am excited. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Tori. I teach you to be prepared on a budget, and that could be prepared for just about any emergency that may come at you. So today's video, we are being prepared to not go to the grocery store in order to save money. So if you like that kind of thing, definitely hit the subscribe button and let's get right into the recipes. Okay, I started on the refrigerator. These are some things that need to be used up. We have tomato sauce, tomatoes, carrots, bell pepper, and cabbage. So I'm gonna make a crock pot soup. We have some bison in there and make it into some sort of chili. I think that's our best bet. And then I'm gonna save half of the cabbage so I can make some halushki for the week. And I'm just doing the base, so I will add pasta or whatever I want to add to it when I am cooking, but I'm just going to do cabbage, onions, and butter and cook that up, saute it so we can add it to things. And then this is our little list for the chickens. We just have extra spinach, some hummus that is about to go. I have salsa. I have a meal that was not eaten. That was my fault. That was way in the back, so I'm kind of bummed about that. I have some egg wash, and then I just have some old yogurt. There's like this much in it. So that is going to the chickens. Happy to have them. And then I will show you what I put in the crock pot. It's going to be really easy. I'm just going to chop all of this up and put some cooked ground beef in there, some beans, and I don't know, something else, maybe some potatoes. All right, here's what we have going on, and I wanted to just talk about the soup in general. So this is a leftover soup. We have potatoes, we have bell pepper, we have tomato, carrots, extra carrots for the week. I store them in water and they stay crisp and delicious. I have baking cocoa that I like to put in like a chili-based soup, if you want to call it that. I have some extra tomato sauce. I will fill the jar up with water, and that will be our liquid, our broth. I have some honey to cut down on some of the acidity that may come from the tomatoes and the tomato sauce. And then I ran downstairs and got some of the Made with dark red kidney beans and black beans. I'm so happy that I got some from Esch's a week ago because I could just replenish my stash. So I have black beans, dark red kidney, and then I'm going to put some bison into the pot. And then when it comes to leftovers of this leftover, so this is all made from scraps from the fridge, like a fridge clean out and some things that we have on hand that are inexpensive. But if we get souped out during the week, I usually take that soup and I make it into something different. So sometimes I'll put it over lasagna noodles and then put some ricotta on there, call it a veggie, I don't know, lasagna. Sometimes, like this week, I will put everything in a tortilla and then roll it up and put some enchilada sauce and cheese and call it an enchilada. Sometimes I will even save it, scramble it with some eggs. So there's a lot that you can do with this and make it into a different meal. And I feel like that's where we save the most money because we're not spending any extra money on items at the store because we already have a meal planned from some items that we had on hand. So when I add bulky items to these soups, there is a reason I am making that meal stretch, and that's such an important thing in my kitchen. So I can do that by adding potatoes and an extra can of beans here, and then of course that ground beef. So I hope that helps. I'm going to get everything into the crock pot and I will show you me stirring it, and then you can see the finished product. All right, here's what we're working with. The bison has been added. We added those beans rinsed. We added all of our vegetables. It is looking very colorful here, and we are going to let it go low and slow while we meal prep and pantry challenge ourselves for the rest of this week's meals. I think this is going to be a super fun video. Let me know if you're getting some inspiration down in the comments below, but I'm excited because we do have some raw cheese and some good sour cream and tortilla chips to top this all off. So here we go. That's going to go low and slow, and it's going to be amazing. So sometimes food waste is inevitable, especially when you have toddlers, and I'm starting to come to terms with it. So we try our best, but we're not perfect. But I'm happy that we have chickens that really enjoy all of our leftovers. So I'm going to give it to them. Ready. Move it. Move it. Move it. Hey, Dolly, move it. Always Dolly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mayo. Let the ducks have some. It's a family affair. Everybody loves the scrap day. Usually it's every day. We feed them kitchen scraps all the time, but as you can see, they really love that yogurt. Next quick little recipe is going to be this potato salad. So I just took 4 potatoes and I boiled them and, went from there. Pretty easy. I always have potatoes on hand, so that is something that's always in my pantry because it's super inexpensive. Right now, Kroger's having a sale, $1.99 for a 5-pound bag, which is better, I guess, than it was last year. But I mean, in years prior, you could probably get one for 99 cents around here. So if you're not growing your own potatoes, I recommend stocking up on some and keeping them in a cool and dark place. And then we have some pickles to go in there, and I have some chives growing in the garden. They are pretty resilient when it comes to the snow, so they are popping up. And I have some green onion, and then I didn't have bacon, but we have some beef jerky that was nearing the end of the bag. So I'm just going to, I just cut it up with some scissors, and I'm going to throw that into the potato salad. I have sour cream over here. I'm going to do a little mayo, salt and pepper, and then just a little bit of Dijon mustard and mix that all up. And that could be some lunches for this week. It could be served over top of spinach. I sometimes even put it over pasta and make it a potato pasta salad. Sometimes I do deviled eggs with it. You could even put tuna or chicken in here, but there's a lot of ways to beef this up. It's just a nice thing to have, and it just gets better in flavor as it sits. So I'm going to get that mixed up, and I'll catch up with you in a second. All right, here it is with everything in. We have sour cream, we have the Chosen Foods avocado mayo, and the organic Watkins seasoned salt. Really enjoy that. So I'm going to get that mixed up. It will sit in the refrigerator and just, marinate together, if you even want to call it that. But if you want, when you go to eat it, you could add some more sour cream or mayo or something like that. But I think that this is plenty. It will be very filling, and the good thing is the kids really enjoy potato salad, so this will be a nice one to have alongside of that chili. And then I'm going to do some of my usuals. We have deviled eggs, we have some veggies that need to be cut, and then I'm going to show you my all-time favorite cookie recipe. It's very easy to make, and I try and make them weekly for everybody. It's just a basic chocolate chip, but this one's really tasty. So I'm going to get this mixed up, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, we had some loud emotions, so here I am on a voiceover. You need dark chocolate, you need vanilla, cane sugar, light brown sugar, baking powder, honey, you need an egg, you need butter, and you need flour. And don't you worry, I will type this out for you. It's in the description box. So I will be the first to admit I am not the best baker, just simply because I am impatient and I don't like to measure. And I feel like baking, especially in altitude like we are here, I don't know, you have to do it a certain way. So I have found it very challenging. But my great aunt was the one who gave me those Grange cookbooks. And in those cookbooks, there's little stars and little notes from her and other people saying what recipes are best. And this one is the best chocolate chip recipe is what they say. So we really enjoy this. But of course, everyone's going to have their favorite. So again, I will type this out for you in the description box, but you may have to tweak it just a bit. I have found that sometimes I need to add a little extra milk, like I showed you just now. Sometimes the dark chocolate that we get just isn't the right chocolate for our chips, but I really love white chocolate in these as well, but I'm just trying to keep it a little bit more simple. Okay, so while everything's kind of coming together, I did want to mention something that I do probably once a week. I pull all the meat that I got on sale from the freezer and I put it right here, and then I base most of our meals around that. So I have some of the Teton 100%, okay, refrigerator, grass-fed beef. This is $1.90. Normally they're $5.29, so the kids love that. We have some organic chicken, $6.79, normally $13.93. We have the mild Italian sausage. I like this because there's no preservatives, soy, nitrates, sugar, or MSG. So normally $5.99. This was $2.88. And you know, the list goes on. We have pork down here. It's Hormel, probably not the best, but you know what? It was $5.48, so we're gonna go with it. And then if you were here the last time, you saw that we got some more bison, so there is bison in there. So we're set up for meat for the week. And then I did want to mention we made it up to our local dairy, so I'm super excited about this. This was our second time going, but they have cheeses, they have kefir, they have milk, obviously. They would probably cringe if they saw this, so ignore that, it was on sale. But anyways, there was chocolate milk. There's just a variety of things at this farm, and I'm so excited to support something local. So we have that set up for the week. And then my friend, if you were here last week, you probably saw that we bartered. I gave her eggs, she gave me some sourdough. It wasn't planned, it was just something that we gave to each other, and I thought that was really nice. So we're good for bread for the week. So we are all set up when it comes to staples like milk, bread, and of course we have our butter as well. And yes, I'm in my fridge, but I'm not going to bring my ring light up when I have this beautiful fridge lighting to talk to you. And I did want to comment on the meat. You know, I know a lot of you don't eat meat, and that's totally fine. You could have some shelf-stable beans. You could have some sort of protein coming from vegetables, but this is just how we choose to do our meals. So of course, this is going to be specific to the household, but I find that taking that protein and finding it on sale and then basing your meal off of that really works in our house. And when in doubt, just throw some flavors together that you've never experienced before. Okay, I'm gonna come over here so that doesn't keep beeping, but I did want to comment on, you know, how I was raised. I was raised not to waste food. That was a big deal in my house. There was a lot of children, a lot of people coming in and out because we all did sports and activities and we worked outside a lot. So I was raised not wasting food. So when it comes to seeing my pantry, I don't look at something and say, you know, it's expired, we're gonna throw it out, or I don't think anyone will like that, we're gonna throw it out. I just can't do that. It's just not how I was raised, so I have brought it into my home. So when it comes to putting some flavors together, it's a little bit unique. I'm not gonna lie, and not everyone likes it in the house, but we just continue to push on. So I will say that if you have anything on your shelves that you may not know what to do with, let me know. I'm your girl. I love coming up with little meals for everybody. I think it's fun, and just drop it down in the comments. I have done it before, and a lot of people have had success in their kitchen just by thinking outside of the box. I don't think I have many talents in life, but that's one of them. Just putting some meals together so food is not wasted. But I'm going to get you turned around and show you what we have made today. I think we did some incredible work together, and I'm hoping these recipes were motivating for you. Okay, here's the finished product. We have all that chili, so that filled up 3 of these. This will last us for dinner for a night. This will last us for dinner for a night, and then we have some leftovers to make enchiladas or a different dish like I was talking about. Then we have some cookies for the week. I guarantee I will probably be making another batch here soon, but give these a try. They're very, very yummy, and I think everyone loves them. And then we made our potato salad. I ended up making some basil hummus as well, and that is just my classic hummus recipe with some basil thrown in there. So we have that in a container down here. We also have that potato salad, we have the eggs, again, the milk, the sourdough, and we are just set up because the only thing we really needed to get were some veggies. So we have some green veggies here, and I always have a tip to get broccoli organic just like this. The frozen broccoli is very expensive in comparison. And then we have those carrots that we prepped, some cabbage that we prepped, and then the only other thing that we needed were berries. I like to have berries for breakfast. I think it's good for the kids. So we are good to go. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed all of these fun pantry recipes. I hope this gives you motivation to shop your shelves and save a little bit of cash. I know we all can use that motivation right about now in today's world, so don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Give this video a big thumbs up. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Stay adventurous, stay creative. Bye, y'all.